Good morning, students of class 10. You are welcome back to the e-classes now. We are doing history and today's date is 12th of July 2021. And we are doing this chapter, the nationalist movement in Indochina. So let us continue some more. 2.6.3 we have reached over here. This is the subtitle. 6.3 the Ho Chi Minh Trail. Trail means path. So let us go through this number. There are altogether 5 points. Number 1, the story of the Ho Chi Minh Trail is one way of understanding the nature of the war that the Vietnamese fought against the US forces, how they fought with the technologically advanced forces with their limited resources. We'll talk about that. Number 2, it shows, this Ho Chi Minh Trail shows how the Vietnamese use their limited resources to great advantage. The trail, an immense means great, the trail, an immense network of footpaths and roads was used by the freedom fighters to transport men, materials, medicine from the North Vietnam to South Vietnam, because the US forces landed in South Vietnam by sea, and the volunteers, the freedom fighters, the nationalists, they moved from north to south through this Ho Chi Minh Trail. They brought men, materials, food, ammunitions, medicine, everything through this Ho Chi Minh Trail. About 20,000 North Vietnamese, every month they came down towards the south. About 20,000 North Vietnamese troops came south each month on this trail. Through this trail, 20,000 North Vietnamese volunteers, nationalists, or you can say the troops, came to south. The trail had support bases on the way. Since it is a very long road, hundreds and hundreds of kilometers, the trail had support bases in the middle. In between, there are hospitals, clinics, rest houses for these troops to take rest at night. Hospitals along the way, that is support bases along the way. Number 4, in some parts, supplies were transported by trucks. Wherever there are roads, the supplies are transported by trucks. But since Vietnam is a hilly, a mountainous region, but mostly they were carried by porters. Porters means laborers. Mostly they were carried by porters, and these porters were mainly women. That means you can see that in Vietnam, each and every one participated in this struggle. The women, children, old, young, all they participated. You can see that most of the porters were women. Most of the trail was outside Vietnam. This Ho Chi Minh Trail was outside Vietnam, in Laos and in Cambodia, with branch lines entering or extending to south. The branch lines or branch paths, small footpaths, entered Vietnam, but the main trail was outside Vietnam. It extended to South Vietnam. The US regularly bombed this. The US American forces regularly bombed. They dropped bombs. They bombed this trail to disrupt supplies. They tried to damage or cut off the supply by bombing this trail. But the American forces failed to do so. No matter how much they bombed, immediately it was repaired by the volunteers, by the Vietnamese. You can see there the Ho Chi Minh Trail shows how these Vietnamese fought with the technologically advanced forces with their limited resources, and how hard they worked in order to free their country from the foreign invasion. The American forces bombed this trail regularly to cut off the link of supplies, but they failed as they were rebuilt very quickly. Day and night, these Vietnamese worked and they rebuilt the road to make it suitable for movement of their men and materials. So in our next class 7.0, we'll talk about the nation and its heroes. The nation and its heroes. That's all for today. Thank you very much. Keep on watching the videos. Don't miss the classes and do the reading as well. So that's all for today. Thank you very much for your watching. So we'll meet in the next class.